Hello, my ladies. So it's Tuesday, the 21st of December. Which means that we have 10 days left for Christmas and New Year. And this is why I wanted to bring up to your attention something that I got questioning myself as I'm going through some challenges myself with the direction I want to put in my business, with some personal goals that I have. And it got me reflecting as well after some calls with you ladies last week. And this call got me to the conclusion that either you as well, you and also myself, we don't give enough importance to the small steps that we take on a daily basis that are taking us closer to the end goal that we want. And what happens when we don't give importance to those small steps is that we tend to easily lie on self-sabotaging or just assuming that the job that we are doing every day is not important enough, and we tend like this to discard all the amazing things and all the little effort and time that we are putting into this journey, such as, for example, for you to have been training with me for the last year consistently, week by week, showing up on check-ins week by week, showing up into taking your water week by week, showing up to do your step week by week, showing up to do your sessions, even if it's just half session done, but half session done is better than not session at all. So instead of focusing on the things that you haven't managed to achieve, and instead of giving yourself hard time for those things and always thinking that you will never master it, that you will never be good enough, the life in any aspect of not just your fitness journey, but in personal life, in business, as a partner, if you focus every day on highlighting the good things that you do, you will only encourage yourself to continue doing those small things. And on top of that, you will feel a lot more motivated and a lot more self-confident that you can definitely continue achieving that you desire, because you are putting the work. So when you look back into your year this week, if you want to do that exercise, I want you to be able to look back and highlight, and I'm actually going to change that on the check-in, highlight the questions that you, or the points that you feel proud of, instead of highlighting, oh, I didn't get to this weight that I wanted, or my waist is bigger after Christmas dinner. I don't want that to be the focus. I want the focus to be the positive and the things that you have to celebrate, because we are living in a time in which there is a lot of negative around us, there is a lot of pressure, and we are our own best friends. So if we don't help ourselves to feel better every day, no one is going to come and help us. No one is going to come and talk to us every day. Like, trust me, not even my mom has the passion to deal with me the days that I'm feeling low. So we are the owners of our thoughts. We are the creators of our thoughts. And therefore, we choose to give importance to the things that we want to give importance and where we want to spend our energy. So do we want to spend our energy giving ourselves hard time for the things we didn't achieve? Or we'd rather spend our energy pumping ourselves up and celebrating the good things that we did. And if there is something that we didn't achieve, look at it with compassion instead of looking at it with a judging eye, will be my personal advice to all of you. So if, by example, we use this amazing journey, and by the way, I'm highlighting this journey just because Olivia is really open for me to share, which I don't get from many of you. So that's why I am using her, and also because with her we did something really, really amazing, which was understanding what blockages she had in her head. So after her pregnancy, she really didn't feel that she could have the time and effort to get back into looking after herself. But after some calls and after me reassuring her that in order to get the change that she wanted to see was only needed for her to start taking small actions consistently over a period of time, then it was easier for her to believe that she could actually achieve these amazing results. So as you see, for example, in here, we are looking at graphic on how Olivia changed it and dropped body weight and consistently keeps dropping body weight, even when now that is not the focus. But before, when we were here, she was totally sold to the idea that she was not a mother, that she didn't have the time, that she was a foodie, that she enjoys food, and that she'd rather eat that well and drink the way that she was drinking rather than feeling and achieving this goal, because in her head she thought that that goal just was not achievable for her, because maybe she was looking at this as like she couldn't eat the things that she enjoyed, she would have to give up on drinking, she will have to completely change her lifestyle to make this work. But in reality, we just did some changes, of course, around food awareness, mindfulness with eating, hunger cues, drinking the water, making sure that there is protein, greens and fruits, greens or fruits on every meal that she has, making sure that she consistently show up for her whole workouts, making sure that we still have alcohol allowance, but we are now taking ownership of how we feel and how our body feel after a night out of drinking, how that affect the mood, how that affect the sleep, how that affects how we feel in our bodies. And when we understood all of this, then the magic happened. And this is where all of you are going to get it, even when you might sometimes feel that this is not possible for you, that other people can achieve it, and that you will never get there. Olivia is therefore an amazing person in terms of taking action, and so all of you who are here are the same. The reason why I didn't share your own personal story is because I decided to take this as my study, because Olivia has been like my proper guinea pig from prenatal, postnatal, done well. And with her we also apply the principles of the course that I'm just graduating from, which is compassionate coaching, and this is going to be for you ladies life changing. So for the new year, what I want, more than obviously seeing the results in here, when we look at these bodies, we can definitely see that in aesthetically this one feels better, but what the story here is not telling is that she's feeling a lot more empowered, she feels she gained a lot of confidence on herself, she's showing up as a better mother and as a better partner as a result of gaining confidence, and she just showed to herself that she was able to get back to her prenatal body shape and even improve. So this is just a demonstration, and this didn't took and she's training from home and all of this. What I'm trying to say is that it didn't took a masterpiece, or it didn't took completely changing her life for us to get those results. What it took was the constant reassurance that what she was doing was right, putting a lot of mindfulness into what action she was taking, and therefore you will see those results. So now I hope that this was really helpful to you. Again, I'm gonna keep posting on highlighting wins, and my whole coaching is gonna be more of a compassionate approach, which is still, we have to be compassionate, but we still have to own our decisions, and there is gonna still be tough love. Now, for the next 2 weeks, my workload is gonna be a lot less, so I'm gonna be a lot less responsive. So, which means that your expected time for me to respond will not be 48 hours, because I am taking officially just a week off, but I want to take until next year, as I do have a lot of personal goals. I need to get myself with some clarity with like what direction my business is taking, and I need some personal space. For me, I understood that in order to show up as the leader that I want to be, I first need to look after my needs, and I believe that it's been 2 years that I have been driving, having you in front of me all the time, and I haven't given myself the time that I need. So because sometimes the workload takes so much of my energy and time, I am just asking you ladies for some space, which means that it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be doing the job. It doesn't mean that you cannot reach out to me if something should really bad happen, but it might be that my, as you can just notice already, my available time is going to be reduced just for the next week, but then I will be carrying on from January. So what I'm saying with this is that I still want you to do your check-ins. I will reply to those of you who need more immediate action, which will be the pregnant ladies, and any of you who might be needing like pep talk. If you feel down, or if you feel like you could do with one of my videos or one of my pep talks, please reach out. It doesn't take me much. It's just the response time might not be as fast as I normally do. But I know that you will all understand, because if we all come from the same place in which we are setting ourselves boundaries in order to show up as a better person, you will understand that the only reason why I'm setting myself these boundaries is because I want to show up to you as a better coach. And I feel like right now I need that time. It's been a very stressful time, and I just want to get very positive things out of these feelings that I'm having. So with those being said, have an amazing week. I will reply to those videos again that I feel like I need to reply, but I will be reading to all of your check-ins. So please do let me know how you are feeling. I love you all a lot. And let's highlight the importance of celebrating our own wins every single day. Don't wait for anyone outside to celebrate it, because it has to come from within you. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.